Hello, and once again to another awesome video. Now, like I said a few days ago when I talk about, having Instagram, I do have it. So you can follow me on Instagram, which is afterglow30, which is lowercase. You can just find me on that. And on PSN, which is Scorpio0918. But I want to talk about something that's really getting on my head since the beginning. Anime is culture. It is life. It is a well thought out process that we passing the torch of generation shows, and we have been to this day. But have you guys ever watched an anime show and we ask ourselves, are we getting a second season or not? And yeah, with 2 seasons, we ask ourselves, are they gonna get a 3rd season? Every time I watch anime, I always say this show needs another season. And by God, we don't get none of that stuff. I understand the coronavirus and all, but long before the coronavirus, we've been asking ourselves, this show needs another season. Yet, sometimes in life, we don't get it. And it's pissed me off at times. Like, why? A good show like this, and it's not getting another season. I understand because of voice acting problems. I understand of budget issues, companies falling, but it's not like someone could just take the idea and make it so generous for us that we are dominating to get a 2nd season, nor a 3rd season at best. This is why, when we watch anime, like I said, we always want another season. But we don't get it. We have to wait, sometimes we wait about a year. Sometimes we wait about a year or 2, or even we're getting 5 years at best to say, we get another season. I'm like, finally? Now what I wrote here is a list of shows that needs another season. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from on this one. So these are shows in my head that just clearly wrote down shows that needs a 2nd season or more. Now, mind you, any comments you can put down in more comments that you think needs another season, but this is just on top of my head. So first off, Interspecies Reviewers, the most iconic winter anime of 2020, if not the best winter anime of 2020. Now, I'm in new reviews of Interspecies Reviewers, and I gotta say that show needs another season because the way how it ended, the way how they said, we're gonna go back to Stunk's hometown, and it just hits me in my head like, okay, they need another 2nd season because we need to know about Stunk's hometown. That's 1. 2, we need to find out how Zell and Stunk met, because they haven't got us a lot of details about that. I want to know how they first met. I want to know who they lost their virginity to, for God's sake, and making them go into brothels and have sex with them. Like, what made them so iconic to make them think like, okay, this is our job. Let's go to brothels and have sex with them and scale them on 1 to 10. Anything like that. Plus, they still haven't done other monster girls that they haven't done. Like, come on. They haven't done a spider girl. They need to do that. They need to do one with ogres. They haven't done that. You know what I mean? They're leaving out other monster girls that they have to be, that they gotta do. And I know the manga's still ongoing, but still, they need to show us more monster girls for the next season 2 or whatever to make it an impact. Now, here's another show, and I'm gonna go to my voltage because this right here needs another DVD right here. High School of the Dead. This is the most, if not the most, talked about show still to this day. High School of the Dead was my religion. I watched this show mad times over and over. I read the manga over and over and over again. And a show like this that needs to be recognized as one of the greatest horror animes of all time, minus, forget the fan service, I get that. But if you just watch it as a zombie apocalypse show, understand this needs a 2nd season. High School Dead was the key culture of it, and the way how it ended makes me question, are we gonna get a season 2? I understand the creator died, don't get me wrong. I understand that. God rest his soul. But my point is, we need somebody who could take the ideas of High School of the Dead and just make it a season 2. To be honest, like Berserk, for example. Berserk got the worst CGI thing. I get that. But my thing is, I don't care who gets High School of the Dead thing. Just get a season 2. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't care if it's bad CGI or low CGI. I don't give a crap. As long as you give us season 2 of High School of the Dead, that's all. Plus you just ended when they're in the mall. and we read the manga. You know what happened in the mall. Make it official. Just give us to that point when you're in the mall or something. Just do it. Now, another show that I wrote here that kind of makes sense to me, Prison School. Yes, Prison School. And I did a review on Prison School before because Prison School was the most epic thing. I mean, boys go to an all-girls school to experience the co-op thing. They got arrested for something they did so perverted that they sent to prison school. And a prison school is like a prison, but in the school, in the center of the school. And they get beat up by the warden. They get beat up by a big-breasted girl with a whip. They get beat up by Hana, who's best girl. Hana, who just does karate and beat the holy hell out of them. And it's so dramatic how these guys are trying to escape through prison life in some weird ways. But still, that also needs a second season. Now, other shows I mentioned here, like Dead Man Wonderland. Of course, Dead Man Wonderland needs another season because, come on, the manga ended in a good way, but we need a second season of Dead Man Wonderland. We definitely need Claymore. I mean, I know there's Underground Voltage, but look, Claymore, you definitely need a one because it's already finished. The other one is Devil's a Part-Timer. Yes, Devil's a Part-Timer needs a second season. The way how I was upset on the first season, the way how it ended. I always thought to myself, this needs a second season at time to time. We need one. ASAP. I mean, Devil's a Part-Timer. If you guys remember, Devil, sent to a human world. He works at McDonald's. And he's, he works at McDonald's. And then all of a sudden, boom. This girl with the red hair, I can't stand her till this day. She's fucking annoying. Her trying to face off against him, but he doesn't really care about that. He just want to work at McDonald's, make a living. I mean, how funny is that? Plus, the orange hair girl, she's hot, by the way. Now, another show needs a second season is by far Monster Musume. Yes, Monster Musume needs a second season. To have the manga ongoing and showing us different monster girls that he's doing, not doing with them, but in the purpose, like seeing their moms. I hate to spoil it, but we see Centaur's mom, you see Mia's mom, you see Pappy's mom, hell, you see Miro's mom. They need to show us their moms. I mean, who wouldn't fuck a MILF monster girl? Who wouldn't fuck a MILF monster girl? In some ways, I'm in the world of Monster Musume. I know you guys will. But yeah, they gotta show us. And yeah, there are other monster girls that you've seen in the mangas of Monster Musume, like cowgirls, sheeps, Yukionas, those types. But you get to see those in a long way of that. Now, school life. Yes, Gakukurashi, aka school life. The reason I say this is the season 2 is because, which by the way, I should do a anime review on this because this was one of the shows I was gonna do a review on, but I fell apart. But Gakurashi is one of the most iconic zombie shows ever as well. It's psychological. It gets you inside your mind and your head. Like, Gakurashi needs a season 2 that not only the manga ended, but it giving us a feedback as to why this needs a season 2. I mean, think about it. First episode, you start with like, oh, you just a regular girl just living a normal life. I got a dog, I got good friends and all that. But when you get to the end of episode 1, you're like, what the fuck? Did that just... Your brain gets a little brain fucked in the first episode. And for every episode, Gakurashi, the opening changes. Like, it's the same song, but they added new scenes into the opening. So you get, like, compare episode 1, you compare episode 5, you're like, oh, that changes it. And that's what they do. And yeah, Gakurashi is one of those shows that really gets you the brain head. Like, what? At the end of the day, it needs a season 2. Now, other shows that needs a season 3 is Sekirei. You guys know Sekirei is. Ashikabi, Minato, Musume, he has a Sekirei. Now, all 199 Sekireis battled out until 108 Sekireis, my bad. 108 Sekireis battled out until there's one left standing. Okay. That needs a third season because the way how it ended in season 2, and I'm sure some of y'all must have watched Sekirei, that needs a season 3. The way how it ended with Matsu, the brain type Sekirei holding the Jinkai, there's more to that, and you'll see what more of that if you read the manga. A show that needs season 3 is Rosaria Vampire. Of course, Rosaria Vampire needs a season 3 so bad because you get to find out more and more about Mocha and her organization Fairy Tail not the anime fairy tale, but you get to see her organization, and you get to see more of their sisters. I'm telling you, you gotta read Rosori Vampire. Now, other season 2 shows, a show that needs season 2 is obviously Panty and Stockings, of course. B-Tomb, yes, B-Tomb needs another season. You know that game where they train when the people sent to an island and they throw different types of bombs and boom, they blow people up to survive. One last standing wins. That's what, something like that. They needed season 2. Yamada and the 7 Witches. Another DVD of my collection, Yamada and the 7 Witches. A good classic show. Now, Yamada 7 Witches is about Yamada, a delinquent boy type thing. He sees a girl with blonde hair. She fell. They fell, and then all of a sudden, boom, he wakes up in her body. So it's like kind of like a gender bender thing, but still, he wakes up and now he's in her body and she's in his body. So when I mean 7 witches, she's a witch, and each of these 7 witches has powers. One of them. I'm sorry, I had to look at this carefully. One of them is a mind reader. One person can erase memories. One can do a love charm. One can see the past. One can see the future. Those are like the 7 witches. And how do you tame the witch? You got to kiss them, and they gain the power. And the reason I said it needs season 2 is because it's like generations of other witches when they, I don't want to spoil, I don't want to go into details, but you get to see more and more witches as it progresses. Plus the manga ended. So if you guys like Yamada 7 Witches, again, this needs a season 2. Now the main thing that needs a season 2, and I'm sure everybody agrees to this day, no game, no life. Yes. No Game, No Life. One of the most iconic isekai animes of all time. It's up there with Sword Art Online. It's up there with Dot Hack Sign Log Horizon, Rise of the Shield Hero. But No Game, No Life is not giving people the credit where credit is due. For a show like, I understand that graphics is so bright. I understand. But with No Game, No Life out there, it needs a season 2. The way how it works in the world of No Game, No Life, where everything is solved through games, no violence or whatnot, who wouldn't want to live in a world like that? No Game, No Life needs a season 2, not because of the fan service, but all the games that Sora and Shiro does. These 2 characters are so iconic that you see them in conventions. You see them that I Love Humanity shirt. You'll see a lot of that. But No Game, No Life has been truly one of the most isekai animes that needs a season 2 because of the games they do, because of the concept of it. The plot is good, and plus Blank, that's their team name, because Blank never loses, and that's why I think No Game, No Life needs a season 2. Well, that's all the shows that's in my head so far. Any ideas or any concept that needs a season 2, just post it in the comments. I really appreciate it as well. There's some other ideas I'm gonna put in my head too once I put all the comments, but you get the point. So that's it for now. And you know what? Just for the record, I said I'm going to do a review of School Live, and I'm going to give you a review of School Live tomorrow. So that's it for now. I look forward to doing School Live Gakurashi review tomorrow, and I hope you enjoy it.